All right, we're gonna try this again. We're gonna try this again. We are going to try this again. All right, so first off, let's make sure let's make sure it's running up on all platforms. All right, there we go. Okay, we having trouble. I know we're not. There we go. All right. All right, there we go. It is up and running again. All right, it is up and running again. Let's do this. Let's do this. All right. So, so. All right, let's get back into the business. So, let's get back into where we were for everything started messing up. Oh, okay. I know what I need to get. Go get. I need to go get my coffee. All right, let's do this. I hope we can still run everything and make sure everything is up to par. Boom, boom. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Uh, let me go get something to drink. I will be right back. I did not know my mic was that loud. It picked up all my steps all the way back into here. Okay, so let me settle myself, and let me actually settle myself, and I'll be right with y'all shortly. All right, we are settled. We are back. Let me go off now. I'm making sure everything is good on my end. All right, I'm gonna turn that down. What I got? God, I did not know. Well, first off, I got to restart my thing. It's showing up that everybody's following me over here. Uh, Facebook people, I appreciate y'all for the follows. That does really mean a lot. I just seen all those names. I really do appreciate that though. But got the Frappuccino, man. Gotta stay up. Gotta stay up. I gotta get it. Let's go. All right. So, probably while I was gone, nothing too shabby happened. Nothing too shabby happened. Uh, let's just okay. I'm trying to get a mind reset while I'm trying to let this kick in. Thing is working. Everything is working. Okay. You know, I want to see how things look on my end. Okay, I'm finna do some midstream adjustments then. Do we really need a chat box? Uh, Okay. I'm moving some stuff out of the most screen, trying to make it sure everything seems to be comfort. There you go. I think that's good. Let me make sure. I'm gotta make sure everything is good on stream. You know, you stream like this. You gotta make sure everything's perfect for you. I say that right. All right. Okay. Reset, 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 reset. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. There you go. All right, let's go. We back. Look, we're finally done adjusting everything. Just had to make sure, like I said, had to make sure everything was straight, right. Going back to what I was saying, had a dry line. Well, it is right now. That is the dry line. So draw right here. All right. Okay. Gotta make sure I'm straight. Uh, yes, I appear to be very tired because this earlier today. And I'm trying to drink a little bit at a time. I'm not trying to rush it. Mm, good. I'm still making changes, so please don't mind it. I'm trying to make changes, make sure everything is good. Mm-mm. Yeah. Still making. I'm just trying to make sure everything is great, going good so far. So on future, like tomorrow, we'll definitely be on top of our A game. Um, Cause you know tomorrow we are definitely in the storm risk. So I'm just, like I said, I'm just making sure it's good. Let's go off. Um, all right, let's reset. Keep saying I'm a reset, but can't help it. I can't help it. All right, so let's just get a wide spectrum right now of the U.S. What we got going on up here? We got some snowy situations up here. Let's check out one of the winter. We got a winter storm warning for this is Minnesota. Minnesota already with winter storm warnings. So all of this most likely will confirm it to snow, and so they'll be moving, like I said, already towards Minnesota. And then I think they said the next day it's going to be all over here by Michigan, which will turn into, as y'all know, lake effect snow. So all that wind and water coming off that lake is going to turn into snow. which is why they call it lake effect snow. Now going back to us down here, see we got this big line of rain and storms right now. Everything below this is more stormier than everything above that line. So we're really just watching out for central Mississippi right now, south and central Mississippi. Like it said in the outlook, we're watching out for this area, right? More particularly that area of Vicksburg, Natchez, Hattiesburg, not Huckleberry, Hattiesburg, Meridian, Jackson, just those areas of South Mississippi. Probably 9 times out of 10, just this little box area. But let's just zoom in and see what we got going on. As y'all can see, the mezzo discussion is still a threat for tornadoes. Like I said, severe threat is expected to spread across northern portions of central Louisiana over the next 1 to 3. This activity should spread into western Mississippi. Like I said, we are watching western Mississippi right now. As you know, there are a couple of counties that belong to South Mississippi. So we're just going to be watching really closely, making sure nothing pops off on the mind. Because as you know, these storms down here, when they get to popping, they don't ever stop. So, you know, we're gonna look at a couple of models, like the ones I'm looking for. Here we go. So let's definitely be okay. So we're definitely gonna have to be watching right here near Winfield, Louisiana. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, Winfield, Louisiana. As you can see, we got some, and as you okay, so you see probably the more redder. Is it as y'all can see, it reads as follows: rotation track. You know, we just got an update on that tornado watch again because it's flashing. So we just got an update on the watch. Let's see. Just still making sure everything is going to plan. You know, really small time streamer with weather, so I'm not expecting much, honestly. But you see, like I said, we are looking at this little bit right here. I'm going towards Winfield, Louisiana. Let's go back on radar. Making sure everything is still intact. Make sure nothing is popping out. Do see a little something in here. Just keeping an eye out. Just making sure nothing, like I said, nothing pops out near Winfield, Louisiana. It's taking in the correlation coefficient. This is basically how debris tracker makes to see has any debris has been lofted into the air. So that's kind of like our debris tracker. So you know, and just looking at the different relatives, making sure, like I said, nothing pops off at the head. Different reality, no, not seeing nothing else. But we're just still gonna keep a watch out on that area. You see from these as you can see, is gotten a little redder right here near Winfield. So we're just gonna, like I said, we're just gonna keep a watch out. We got a couple of areas with red. So we got over there, up there in Winfield, Louisiana. Then we have one near, what is this? State Route 117 south of Provencal and east of Fisher. So we're just gonna be, like I said, we're just gonna be looking out for those storms, making sure they're still intact. Just keeping a good eye on that. You know, we have different things to look at, so it's just, I'm still a work in progress. I'm only 16. I'm still a work in progress, so Y'all just bear with me, man. Uh, we still rolling. Gladly, we still rolling. So yeah. So basically, just I-49 corridor. Just be on the lookout for storms, heavy storms. Let's go back to regular, especially this patch of heavy rain that y'all will be receiving starting here. It's gonna be traveling. Like I said, it's gonna travel. So just I-49, just watch out. Let's just go back east towards one. But let's look at Monroe, Louisiana. That's a little big city. Do we have a radar closer to Monroe? Not really. Kind of got to switch between these four. And this is where we get called like dead man zones. Like we have one right here, literally Sumter County. That is a dead man zone. Because now you got to try to look at from not Mississippi. You got to try to look at from Birmingham, Montgomery, Mobile, Jackson, and then Columbus Air Force Base radar. Got to be looking from 4 to 5 different perspectives. And so it's kind of like you got to work them together. Make sure everything's correlating to what you want it to be or what it needs to be. So that's just that's just the part about being safe, because you have those types of zones right there. It's dead, you can't really see nothing. But we're gonna use Shreveport's. We really can't. So like I said, I'm just trying to switch, and let's just look at the tornado watch again. Same thing that just said. So not seeing too much on radar currently. Just gonna have to keep a watch out whenever they cross east of Jackson. So I'll just come back to y'all whenever everything is coming into play, and I'll just come back and make sure everything is great. Hopefully nothing is too far out the way, and we're just gonna try to have a good stream. So probably see y'all in a couple of hours. I'm probably gonna try to give me a power nap. That's about it, y'all. So see y'all in a couple of hours.